All right. So we've reached the final video in this 4 video series of the art of having what you want. And I'm excited for this video today because what I'm going to offer you is kind of the introductory step into where the rubber meets the road here and where you can actually start making tangible steps in your life in order to create the space to invite in more of what it is that you want. So today we are going to explore the relationship between desires and boundaries. This is another circumstance where I would say that desire and boundaries are two sides of the same coin. Because in order to have what it is that we want, we must be clear on what it is that we are not available for. When I talk to people about boundaries, which again is one of the foundational pieces that I work with all of my coaching clients, I even have a self-paced mini course called The Soul of Boundaries, which I'll be telling you more about at the end of this video. And I created this self-paced video mini series because it's such foundational elements of what I believe every person needs if they are wanting to shift out of one paradigm of relating an experience into another. And by paradigm of experience, I mean one way of being and shifting into another. Like, for example, if you currently find yourself in circumstances where you have a lot of friends, but you don't really have relationships that feel deep and meaningful and that there's rich intimacy in there. Or perhaps that you are working at a job or a career that isn't fulfilling to you and you're working yourself to the bone or not being paid what it is that you feel you're worthy and valued for. So if there's some type of incongruity between what it is that you desire and what you have, often it means that you're out of alignment somewhere in terms of your boundaries in your life. So much of what our boundaries are is the ability to be clear on what our inner no is and our inner yes is. And this really comes down to, are we connected to our intuition? Are we embodied in ourselves? Can we feel what our soul's yes and what our soul's no is? And then if when I say my soul's yes and my soul's no, that's kind of like, whoa, that sounds kind of woo-woo. That's okay. I'll rephrase it as, when you are unafraid or unobstructed by what other people expect or think or need from you, what is the truth that it resides around in your body and in your heart? So if you are wanting to invite in a new desire and you want to create space, like literally creating energetic space to invite the new thing in, because look at it this way. Let's say you are wanting to invite in a deeply fulfilling romantic relationship, but your life is currently filled of, people that you're dating and relationships that don't feel like they're meeting you. They feel like they're asking more of you than they're giving. You feel like you're having a whole bunch of surface level conversations, but you're kind of going along with it because maybe you feel like nothing better is available. That's got to change. The way I have found the way the universe works, the way God works, the way whatever you believe in works, is that we must be willing to let go of that which no longer serves before we are able to invite the new thing in. And again, this is about coming into energetic alignment with that which it is that we desire. Because what's a funny example here? If we are wanting, it's not a funny example, I'll use a real example. If we are wanting a deeply fulfilling relationship with a person who's in their power, able to communicate their yes and their no and show up authentically with us, we need to be willing to do that as well. We must become the thing that we desire to attract in, and being willing to have clear energetic boundaries and the willingness to say no to something okay because we trust that we have the power to invite in that thing which is amazing and deeply aligned with our soul's yes. That is the key ingredient to aligned manifestation and the art of having what you want. So I'm going to share one practical assignment that you can utilize right now to start moving into the path of having more of what you want. And then I'll share some ways that we can actually go into deeper working relationship with each other if what I've shared with you over the past several videos has sparked something significant for you. So homework assignment, practical assignment for you right now. Do an inventory of your life right now. Take a look at the relationships in your life right now and the commitments that you are currently saying yes to. And this isn't just a verbal yes, this is also nonverbal yes. All of the commitments in your life, all of the relationships, based upon that which it is that you desire to attract into your life. What is it in your life in terms of commitments and relationships that you need to say no to in order to let go and create space to invite in this more aligned desire? Most likely there are already some things that are popping into your mind as I'm saying them. So if that's true for you, I invite you to follow that thread and start writing out a list of what are the things that I'm saying a yes to that my body's actually a no to, and what are the no's that I need to express in my life in order to create space to invite in that which I desire. So, we have reached the end of the 4-part video series, The Art of Having What You Want. And I'll tell you right now, if all you ever did was just listen to and watch these 4 videos and do the journaling assignments, your relationship to desire will inevitably change. Simply through receiving what it is that I am saying and transmitting, your energetic relationship to that which you desire has shifted. And I imagine you are already experiencing some more clarity around what it is that you desire and the steps that you would need to take in order to become aligned energetically with being able to not only have what you want, but sustain the having of what you want. And if you're feeling like, oh, like this is just the beginning and I want to go deeper, I'm going to tell you a few ways you can do that. The first is I'm going to invite you to check out the Soul of Boundaries First, I'm going to invite you to check out the Soul of Boundaries self-paced mini course. This is a potent, efficient video course that really goes into the deeper relationship that we all have with our personal boundaries and offers you these really potent journaling assignments that allow you to come into alignment with your authentic self more fully, release that which isn't serving you, so you become more of an open vessel to attract in that which you desire. For those of you who are interested in going a little bit deeper, especially in relationship to your personal boundaries, I want to invite you to check out the Soul of Boundaries self-paced mini course, which is a course that I created really because I feel like our relationship to our personal boundaries is so foundational for being able to change the way that we experience relationship and reality. I usually sell that on my website for $97, but because you've watched this video series and you followed it through to the end, I'm going to offer that to you for $37, and you can access that in the link below. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing the ways that our paths may weave together in the future.